Should be good. Let me check. Come on, goddamn it. All right, hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Chakodash, and double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Okay, rule well, taught us this truth, and peace, much love, and salutation as always unto the full elect. All right, coming at you the quick lesson through the spirit and power, how about you, my shy, Lord's will, it be edifying. Come on, Satan. Damn, I'm talking everything just froze. Bear with me, Salakia. Let me check to make sure. Because if I can hear, okay, it went away. All right, Salakia. All right, yeah, we still good. Hey, call y'all Bashima Shai. Double honors once again. The apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Rule well. All right, taught us this truth. Peace, much love, and salutations to those for elect. You see by the title, May I Be Excused. Which I was going to, touch to these two parables real quick. Get whatever else comes through the spirit. But like I said, just going to be a real quick lesson, man. Something I was meditating on the other day. Which is what grabbed this word for excuse. All right, because being in this truth, especially, we have to make sure that we're not making excuses. Okay. I'll actually pull another definition, the word that we need to be. All right, the trait that we need to take on. So real quick, accountability, just quick Google definition. The fact or condition of being accountable, responsibility. All right, so liability, obedience, okay, responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So we need to be making sure that we're holding ourselves accountable versus making excuses. Okay, because the scriptures say, I'll grab it real quick on here. It's Sirach 4 and 26. Be not ashamed to confess thy sins and force not the course of the river. But it says, be not ashamed to confess thy sins. Okay, so, we go off, all right, and we need to make sure that we're in the mindset of, being able to, confess to Yahweh Shema Shah. Because he already knows. Okay, he already knows that what you're doing. All right, but hey, we got to be able to, open up and be willing to confess that, man. Salaki Yahweh Shema Shah, I did this, did that. Holding yourself accountable versus making an excuse and then walking around the earth as if you've done nothing. All right, like that scripture when it talks about the woman, she wiped, roughly paraphrasing, she wiped her mouth and said, I have done no wickedness. All right, that's a mindset that we don't need to be attached to. So the definition for excuse, as you see just here in the Google, excuse, attempt to lessen the blame attaching to a fault or offense. All right, seek to defend or justify. And what'll happen is, as it says, something to happen, you know what I'm saying, and you attempt to justify yourself. You're trying to defend yourself, but that's not of the spirit, man. Making excuses is not of Yahweh Bashem Ashai. The men of the Lord don't make excuses. All right. And I got a couple of quotes. You see this one. Now I'm circling results or excuses. You choose. All right. Make adjustments, not excuses. And I'll read this one. It says, stop making excuses. Tired, sleep earlier, out of shape, exercise more, don't have time, quit watching TV, don't have the money, stop wasting it. Seems too complicated. Start small and try. Don't have the knowledge. Learn and read a book. We all know what we need to do, but most people still don't do it because it's hard to go out of our own comfort zone, and it's easier to just make excuses. All right, and this truth is entirely based off of taking you out of your comfort zone. The place that you've grown up to know. All right, you grew up learning the history of America, and you know what I'm saying, about credit and all this other bullshit that ultimately that has nothing to do with Yahweh Shema Shai. And so your challenge, you know what I'm saying, the wisdom when it tries you, your challenge, okay, and then you make an excuse. Well, I can't go to, especially the at a point in time, because even I got cut with that long before that's why I started going out. All right, because Jake is all on the comment board. Yeah, Shalom, but you're not going out and actually teaching. And then when you ask somebody, well, why aren't you going to teach? Well, I got this, I got that. Well, I don't have this. Well, you making excuses, man. Instead of trying to figure out, or what, like this says, make an adjustment. Okay, so I'll start here. Luke 9:59, and he said unto another, follow me. But he said, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. Yahushua said unto him, let the dead bury their dead, but go thou and preach the kingdom of the Most High. All right, which the dead bury the dead. All right, the spiritual dead, let them bury the physical dead. Okay? All right, now you ain't, it's not saying you can't, go to funerals, but hey, you have to be in that mindset to just put all these things off, man. Can't suffer me first to go and bury my father. No. The end all be all, we got to follow Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, 61. And another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me first go bid them farewell, which are at home at my house. And Yahweh Shai said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So you can't come into this thing and then look back. All right. Let me go bid them farewell. Let me go, make sure they're good. You gotta be strictly kingdom minded. All right, to last in this thing. Okay? Because ultimately, like as it said, as Yahushua said, if you put your hand to the plow and then you look back, you're not fit for the kingdom of heaven. All right? Excuses will destroy you. The end all be all. You have to hold yourself accountable, man. If you're piss poor, then admit the fact take accountability at the fact that you're piss poor. Okay, you have piss poor communication skills. You have piss poor, charity. Your performance overall sucks. And then somebody tells you about yourself, and then you either get offended or make excuses. Well, I'm gonna perform like this because you can't make an excuse, man. Just hold yourself accountable. Okay. We just have to make sure, hey, we already know what we signed up to do. Okay. Sirach 2:1, my son, that thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. We already know what we signed up to do, man. He told us to prepare for temptation. You know what I'm saying? Prepare for hardships. Prepare to, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, they tell you all the time, be prepared, be comfortable with being uncomfortable. All right, this truth is going to put you in a lot of uncomfortable positions because it's challenging everything that you grew up to, know and love. You grew up, putting your parents on this pedestal, putting your woman on a pedestal, you know what I'm saying? And now you come to the truth of the matter, and it's, hey, if they're not in the truth, then you just gotta let them be. Okay. Talks about if he hate not of his father and mother, roughly paraphrasing, brethren and sister, in his own life also, you cannot be my disciple. Not talking about actual hatred, just to love less. Okay, just means to love them less. So you're not putting them above Yahweh Shema Shai. So that family reunion that you constantly go to, or family events, or anything concerning your family, if it comes to the wire of your family or a brother needing assistance, or you coming to camp, You know what I'm saying? You attending certain lessons and so on and so forth. You gotta put the Lord first, man. All right. Now we get things happen. Like I said, we're not saying you can't go and do these things. We understand, you know what I'm saying, things happen. You have to take care of your family and so on and so forth. But damn, you know, Jake just be doing too damn much. And then it's always something. Yeah, I got this going on. I got that going on. And don't be doing a bitch ass thing. None of it, ultimately, none of it is important. It's not more important than this. But to certain men, it is. And that's why they're not fit. All right. You can't come into this thing making excuses, man. Luke 14:16, then said he unto him, a certain man made a great supper and bade many, and sent his servant at supper time to say to them that were bidden, come, for all things are now ready. And they all with one consent began to make excuse. Now everybody got an excuse. They about to lay it out. All right. The first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, and I must needs go and see it. I pray thee have me excused. Let's get well, I'll read through this and then I'll get another translation. Verse 19, and another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee have me excused. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. I got a lady, man. We just got married. You know, about to go on our honeymoon. I can't make it to camp that weekend. That's our anniversary. Week. Okay? The end all be all, this is weak. Weak ass mindsets. Because at the end of the day, nothing is more important than Yahweh Shema Shai. And it talks about, let me see, grab this. Was that Romans? Yeah. Romans 12:1. I'll get verse 2 as well. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. This is our reasonable service. The least that we could do is offer our bodies up as a living sacrifice. So that includes, hey, putting yourself last, man, and putting Yahweh Shema Shai, starting with Yahweh Shema Shai, and then the brethren first. A lot of people don't understand that. And then it just got to get the Jake thick ass skull, man. All right. Verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. All right. So we can't be conformed to this world, man. So like, I was looking something up. We can't be conformed to this world. Okay. We got to make sure that our mind is solely set on Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? Chasing Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, let me see if I can grab this real quick. Let's see what we got. Okay, nah. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, that ain't it. But yeah, man. Putting your bodies up as living sacrifice. All right. Put you into a position of being uncomfortable at times. And being challenged. Like, you're gonna be asked to do things that you might not necessarily want to do, but that's part of that sacrifice. Oh well, get over it. Damn. Jake just be weak as hell, man. This mindset. I married a wife, therefore I cannot come. I'm busy. You got better things to do than to, do the work of the Lord. Madness. Let's see if we can get another translation. Oh, here we go. Damn, bitch. Okay. So like it. Should be tripping. What was that? So Luke 14, this is the NLT. I'll start at 16. Yahushua replied with this story: a man prepared a great feast and sent out many invitations. When the banquet was ready, he sent his servant to tell the guests, "Come, the banquet is ready." But they all began making excuses. One said, "I have just bought a field and must inspect it. Please excuse me." Another said, "I have just bought 5 pairs of oxen and I want to try them out. Please excuse me." And another said, "I now have a wife, so I can't come." Okay. So this is saying, just making random ass excuses, man. Everybody got an excuse to do something. What is it? An attempt to lessen the blame attaching to a fault or offense. Seek to defend or justify. All right. Once again, man, you have to hold yourself accountable and ultimately make sure you're putting your Habashim Shai first. Okay. The Lord comes first, and then you go and do, take care to the affairs of your life. But if you're looking back, you're not fit. So I just wanted to go into that real quick, man. Lord's will is edifying. Just something real quick I want to hit before we close. Once again, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakodash, and double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us his truth. Peace, much love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. And next one, Shalom.